Good day and welcome to the Microsoft Publisher application course. In today's video we will continue with the Microsoft Publisher environment, and we will continue with looking at the other components of the Publisher window. So let's pull up our publication. We started with publication 1, and so last time we talked about title bar, the menu or tab bar, the groups under each menu, and the instructions under each group. And we also talked about the navigation, pages navigation pane, and the document or publication pane, typing and your insertion pointer. So today we will look at other aspects, and that is by looking at the save button here. So you can use this button to save your document or publication for the first time, and just by clicking on it. So if you click on it, it should start taking you to a location where you can define where you want to save your publication. So if I click on it, I can start by saying this PC or browse, but in this video I will not go through with saving it, because we will do this operation again in another video. So I will go back, but that's how you can use your save icon here. Another thing you can do is the undo, that is to use the undo button and the redo button. Although it says can't redo, but we call it undo and redo. So when you type a text or you draw a graphics or do something and you don't want it anymore, you can undo it. And if you undo something, you can redo it. So let's maybe increase again this view, because in Publisher it's a little bit smaller to see. So we go to 100 and this is good enough. So let's say we type a text. Let's press enter. I will just type deal. So the moment you type deal, you can say undo, and it will take out the deal. But if you want it back, then you go back and you use the button redo. And that's basically how you use undo and redo. And so with undo, you can also use Ctrl Z. And with redo, you can use Ctrl Y. And that's basically how you practice or use those buttons in this environment. So the next item is the help button. So somewhere on this window, and that is it. Yeah, this is the help button. So if you want help on some information or search for something, you can click on it, and when you click, it brings out a window by the side, and you can type what you want to get help. So let's say I want help on copy, and then I will type copy and I'll press enter. If I press enter, then I will get a list of information, and you can search. And depending on what you're looking for, you can always search for it and get help on it in Publisher. So we will close the window, and that's about the help button here, or icon. The next thing we will look at is the sign in box. Now you don't see a sign in box here, because normally it should be here where you have this icon, but it's placed on the title bar where you need to use to sign into your Microsoft account. So when you have a Microsoft Office package like Publisher, and you want to use it officially and do things in a way that you can take all the benefits, it's important that you sign into your Microsoft account with an official license. And if I sign out of here, I should see a box that tells me to sign in. So I'm not going to do that now, but just for you to know when you have yours. And the next item on the list is what we call collapse the ribbon button, or Ctrl F1. So basically, if I want to collapse or hide part of this whole ribbon, the whole place where I have my menu bar and my group, I can use this. So I click it and I can only see then the tab bar here, or menu bar. So that gives me some space above. Let's say I want a bit more space when working with my documents or my publication. So to get it back, I will just click on any of the menu. Let's say page design, and then I will go to this and I will say pin the ribbon. In that way I can keep it. Okay, so that's how you use the collapse the ribbon button here. The final set of things we will talk about in this video will be the minimize button, the maximize, and the close. And also there is a restore button, which when you maximize it changes to a restore button. So we will see how this works. So if I want to send my window and remove it from my desktop screen and put it on the taskbar here, I can simply use the minimize. Okay, and if I want it back, I will go back to the publisher icon and click on it, and then click the one I want, and it's back. That's for minimize. If I want to maximize my publisher window to fill up my entire desktop screen, then I will go to the maximize button. But notice that after I do this, the maximize button will change to another button. So I will click it, and there you go. So it's now filled the screen, and you see that it has changed to the restore down button. So if I want it back to the size it was before I maximize, I will simply click, and there you go. And the last part is the close button. Now the close button is used to close your publisher window and go out of publisher for that particular publication. And I will not be doing this now because we will also look at it later in one of the videos, so that I can just keep our publication on for the next video. So this brings us to the end of this particular video about the parts of the Microsoft Publisher window. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.